Many first encountered Frosts stopping by woods on a snowy evening in a ninth-grade classroom. It's remembered as manageable homework. Standard lessons focus on basic literacy, highlighting vocabulary like woods and queer, while analyzing the rhyme scheme, treating it as a simple winter observation. This harmless reputation followed the poem into the broader culture. It appears on holiday greeting cards and in winter anthologies, framed as a peaceful, traditional celebration of the rural landscape. This literal, elementary reading serves as a facade. Frost used the familiar imagery of a snowy night to mask a much heavier psychological exploration. Closer inspection of the text reveals a scene defined by isolation. The narrator has stopped his horse in the middle of a freezing forest, far from the warmth of any town. He admits he is watching someone else's property, standing in the dark to see the owner's woods fill with snow. He is a trespasser, lingering where he has no clear reason to be. The setting is specifically the darkest evening of the year. This places the event on the winter solstice, a time of maximum darkness and extreme cold. At this point in the poem, the speaker has ceased all forward movement. He remains perfectly still as the falling snow begins to blur the boundaries of the world around him. The poem establishes a conflict between the demands of the human world and the silent, formless pull of nature. The horse represents the practical world of survival. It cannot understand why its owner has brought their journey to a halt, miles away from a farmhouse in the freezing dark. The animal gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. This sound breaks the silence, acting as a physical reminder of the logic and safety the speaker has ignored. As a creature of instinct and duty, the horse requires movement to survive the night. Its impatience serves as a biological clock, counting down the minutes they can safely remain in the cold. The animal's demand for action highlights just how long the speaker has been standing still. In this freezing environment, that lack of movement is a step toward total surrender. While the horse provides noise and motion, the speaker's attention remains fixed on the overwhelming silence of the falling snow. He describes the woods as lovely, dark, and deep. It is a lethal kind of beauty. He finds a strange attraction in a place that would eventually kill him if he stayed. This attraction mirrors the temptation to walk away from the exhausting obligations of daily life. The woods offer a place where the noise of society finally stops. On a deeper level, the poem touches on the desire for total, permanent rest. The forest provides a seductive peace where one could simply stop existing and let the cold take over. The speaker's primary struggle is internal. He faces his own intense exhaustion and a clear willingness to give up his journey entirely. The hypnotic pull of the snow breaks on a single word, but. The promises to keep are the ties that bind the speaker to other people. They are the debts, duties, and human connections that prevent him from disappearing into the trees. The quiet of the forest fades as the reality of the village returns. He remembers he is a man with a destination and a schedule. Choosing to leave the woods marks a reluctant victory of obligation. He picks up the reins and accepts the weight of the life he must continue living. The poem concludes with a famous repetition. The first line is literal, calculating the physical distance his buggy must travel before reaching his bed. The second line carries existential weight, the years of work and responsibility he must endure before the final rest of death. This duality reflects Frost's personal approach to poetry. He used the simple, rugged imagery of New England to anchor themes of heavy internal gravity. These lines record the specific effort required to survive. The poem is a document of the choice to keep moving, even when the alternative offers a much easier path to peace.